All right, welcome to the Collegiate Pickleball. My name is Aiden, and today we have an awesome special guest with us today. Who do we have here with us?
I'm Kyle Morris. I play for Arizona State University. I'm going to be a junior upcoming in the fall, and I study sports business.
Sports business. Oh man, that's perfect. You got the that's awesome. All right. So the first question here, we kind of just want to touch on like how would you describe the current landscape of like the college pickleball space, especially for like a lot of high schooler players like kind of looking to get into college pickleball, or even just for people that are kind of outside the landscape, maybe even other college students. Like how would you kind of describe like the landscape, how the teams work, structure of the clubs and stuff? Um,
Yeah, so the college landscape, it's great. You just meet so many people throughout all of college pickleball and build great relationships through people. But for somebody trying to get into the college pickleball scene, especially if you're in high school, like obviously you want to consider your major, what you want to study, where you want to live. That's a big part over sports, in my opinion. Um, and just reaching out to different clubs and schools and be like, say, I'm going to visit somewhere, just reach out to the club, say, hey, can I come play with some of the guys on the team or go hit? And that's just a great way to get involved with that. And I know many schools would love to go hit with new people, meet new people, just go play around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome. I think that's a really good tip. And before we kind of hop into some of the more of the other questions, one of the main reasons we're interviewing you is because you have a very unique experience. You was it just 1 year at Drury or?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
nice. Yeah. So you did 1 year at Drury, and for those who don't know, Drury is one of the few schools that is like a varsity. They have a varsity pickleball program. So I mean, obviously you would be more qualified to talk about that than I, but yeah, if you could just give us like a quick kind of rundown of what their program looks like and kind of what your track was the last 2 years.
Yeah, so when I originally decided to go to Drury, I was a big basketball player my whole life growing up. I was planning to do that in college too. I was going to go to a smaller school for that. But just dealing with ankle injuries, knee injuries, and my high school athletic director introduced me to pickleball and was like, "Hey, like this is fun. Like let's go play." So I was playing every now and then, like it was fun. Basketball is my thing. But then I got better, started to enjoy it a lot more. And she's like, "Hey, like you heard about like college pickle, like what do you think about doing that?" I was like, "I mean, I'd be interested looking into it." And then she's like, "What about like this school offers some scholarships? Like how about you reach out?" So I reached out. The coach reached back to me and I went on a visit, saw the place, liked it, thought it'd be good. Great experience, still be a college athlete in a sport that I didn't do my whole life and learn a lot. And then just being at Drury, it was nice because I wasn't treated just like a student. I was treated like any other athlete at the school. And I had a lot of expectations. Like everything was set, like scheduled practices every day, times, got to be there. Like everything was on the dot, just like regular athlete. We had weightlifting sessions, everything like that. So it was very, very structured in that way and it was good. And for me personally to transfer, I wanted to be somewhere closer to home and with a bigger pickleball scenery because in Springfield, Missouri, it's kind of small. And just to meet a lot more people in the pickleball world. In Arizona, I see Arizona's huge in pickleball. And ultimate goal is to go pro. So that's the goal. And then so I decided to transfer to Arizona and yeah. And with Arizona State, it's I really like the club student run organized just because it's not one person making a decision. Like we all gather thoughts and decide on different things, what tournaments to go to, and have a lot of fun and just meet so many people, not just my team, but meet a lot of other people in the pickleball world too. And we still have good team scheduled practices we go to, we compete, and it's everybody's there, not because they have to be there. It's a club, so everybody's there, love the game. We all want to compete. So
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Are you an officer for them right now or?
I am not since it was my first year there.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, are you considering you wanted to be an
Yeah.
officer
I,
or
I
okay.
would I would like to be, yeah, this
Awesome.
upcoming
That's awesome.
year.
So you kind of already touched on it. I think you had mentioned that one of the biggest differences for you was probably like the structure of the varsity program versus the club program. Were
Yeah.
there any other big differences? Like maybe having like a coach or yeah, any other big differences besides the structure?
Um, I think having a coach or not, I think with ASU, we all push each other and do certain drills, just like being at Drury, we did certain drills, practices, certain things. So I think that our practices are actually surprisingly similar, which I wouldn't have thought it would be like that. But so since we're all competitive and just want to be there to compete, we all want to get better. So we do what we got to do, and uh,
Dang, yeah, that's awesome. And I think I'd already mentioned this before, but we do have a lot of like high schoolers, kind of, looking to get into the college pickleball scene. Even the high school scene is growing huge. So, if you like, what would you recommend for a high school student? Maybe they're like a 4.0, 4.5 player, that's looking to get into college pickleball. Like, would you recommend them to look at a varsity program or maybe just a student run program or something else entirely? Would you tell them to focus on other aspects of college pickleball?
I wouldn't specifically try and go after, say, a scholarship program. It could definitely help, but just somewhere where you can, if you want to really be on a pickleball team, just start reaching out to many schools you're interested in actually going to, because you don't want to go to a school just for a sport. You want to enjoy the school too as well. And so that's huge. Just start reaching out to schools and connecting with people on teams, build relationships, visit if you can, play with them, and go from there. Because everybody would be happy to just talk to you. Like nobody's gonna reject talking to you. I'd love to talk to you, play with you, and see if you'd be a good fit for the team. And yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's great advice. That's awesome. And uh, where do you see college pickleball in 5 years? Like, do you think there will be more varsity programs, or do you think it'll just be kind of more casual clubs, like even like intramural pickleball? Do you think it'll be
I
like more
think
money?
I think there will be more money in it within the next 5 years, just the way it's growing right now. And I know a lot more schools are getting involved. Like a lot more schools are putting pickleball courts on their campus and seeing how big it is, not just throughout the club sport, but it's huge in college scenery. So many college kids are just going out and playing, having a blast. And so, yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
it'll keep growing for sure. And I think there will be more money involved too because the schools are seeing it's growing a lot and everybody loves playing it. So
Yeah.
I think,
I think
I
that's
think it'll just keep getting bigger and bigger every year.
Yeah, for sure. I think the point about having the courts on campus is huge. How many courts or what's like the court situation look like at ASU?
Yeah, so we don't have any actual pickleball courts at ASU. We have a couple where you can set up a nets, but we practice off campus at an indoor place.
Okay,
So
cool. Yeah. And do you remember like what was the court situation like at Drury?
yeah, so at Drury, my first year there, it was their first year where they had brand new pickleball courts. It was literally like I could walk out my dorm and I was on the pickleball courts there. So that was nice to have the access to always be able to play pickleball. There I could just walk out and go to the court and nice court. So that was great about that.
Dang,
Yeah.
that's awesome. And kind of switching off the varsity topic for a second, what was like one of your favorite college pickleball memories so far?
I think my favorite college pickleball memory was when this year is when we went to the APP Nationals in Florida. Just all the events. We had the individual events, team events. That was a blast. And then it was our spring break, so our whole team we decided to go on a little 4 day cruise, just have a blast. That it's more than just pickleball too, is that we all enjoy hanging around each other, have, being friends, and just going doing activities. So the cruise was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, I definitely love the aspect on the social side. But yeah, those are all the main questions I had for you, Kyle. Is there anything else you'd like to say? Any, shout outs or advice for other high schoolers or just anything at all?
Shout out to the whole Tang family. They're great. They've done so much for college pickleball and ASU. It's yeah, done a lot. So
Awesome.
really appreciate all of them. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, Kyle.
Yes.
That's all we have for you guys
Yeah.
today, college
All
pickleball. I'm
right.
just gonna stop the